I'm going to try to show some things you can do for blues or perhaps rock and roll, a different type of boogie type of thing. For an example, we know boogie goes like this. Well, we can do a rhythm using a different type of G7. This is G7. Well, what we're going to do is make a G7 in a bar chord type of thing. First of all, you cover with your first finger 3 or 4 strings here. That's like a G minor. Then you add the F, which is right here. So you're covering these strings and you put this in just like the F or the G, except you're covering it up here and putting this here. Now what we do with this, we'll go from the G7 to a C. Now we know this is C, but this also is C. And I normally, when I'm doing this, I don't hit this E string. So what we could do, give it a little rhythm. See that? Now another thing you can do, you can add to that, and it would be like a B flat 7, which is made just like the G7, only it's here. So you can go. Notice I'm hammering on to get that 7. It kind of gives it that little bluesy type of thing. Now, when you're getting your rhythm with that, you can, you've got G, C, and D in the key of G. So you're going here, then go to C, G, D, that's D7, C7, and G7. So I use that a lot. As a matter of fact, if you listen to my video Angry Clock, that's how I actually got the tick-tock in the background. And again, you can use this in G, A if you like. Okay, you may be able to incorporate that in your own music making, some a little difference in your background, because this is fun. But sometimes maybe you just want something different. Alright, now this next thing we're going into is key of E. Now, a boogie here, your basic boogie, is like this. A, E. Now for the B7, because my fingers are so short, what I do, I come up here for the B7, but with this 3rd finger I cover the 5th string on the 6th fret. And then my little finger will hit the 4th string. Then I open it back up when I come here. Alright, now another variation of that, and you hang on because I'm going to show you something really cool in A7, or A7 in the key of E. You're going to love it. At any rate, another variation of this is 3, 4. Then again, come down to the 5th string, slide it up to the 5th fret. And then you can do it again in A. Back to E. Now, I promised you something really cool for your A7. Okay, you're doing your boogie. Alright, instead of doing this, you can make A7 from here to here. And this is so cool. You go regular open A7. Notice I'm hitting 4, 3, 2. Now we go to a G, sort of. This is G, but we're just going to hit. Notice that we're hitting 4, 3, 2. I'm hitting the D, open G. Here you go. F sharp. Okay. Now take that A7 formation here, go 5th fret and 7th fret, leaving this G string open. Now we'll go to the C. You know, it's like this, but we're going to do just like we did with the G. 2nd string, 3rd string open, 4th string on the 4th fret. Okay, so here it's in the C, in D, then we go back to the A7 formation, then we skip one more. Alright, now that kind of sounds weird, but this is, you know, when you're doing this, then your second time around you go. Alright. I don't know if you get anything out of this, but it might help you, you know, to spice up your own music a little bit. Alright, now what that is, looks like a B7, except you bring the pinky up to the 2nd string, don't hit the bottom. You can go to the, or you can go all the way up to the 4th fret. See that? Looks just like a B7, except you bring your pinky up to the 2nd string. That was just a regular full E, hitting the D with my little finger. A little variation. Yeah, I hope that helped you a little bit. Maybe you don't want it, maybe you don't like it, maybe you can use it. And like I said, blues or your rock and roll, you can get faster, slower with it. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Thanks a lot. Bye.